Hey viewers, welcome to another streamed game. And today we're doing the stream from Wickd, who's called Shield G Wickd for some reason. So I don't know if he actually joined the team or anything like that. So the game has been going for about 2 minutes, nothing happened yet. He was waiting at the base for a potion while I was starting my recording software. And he is playing Tryndamere here against, I don't know, it seems Gangplank? I don't know. Yeah, it seems to be Gangplank. Yes, it is. Not really familiar with most of the skins, and they took some pretty big damage, both of them. Seems that Wickd came out a little bit ahead, but not actually sure, to be honest. He does have an extra potion because he waited in base for that last potion. And yeah, since I don't have any camera control, I can only see what's on screen. So anyway, the jungler is singed and he's coming for them. And he's going to help get this first blood. There we go. Oh, it's not actually first blood. They already got a kill. Never mind. So actually get this kill then. And he's going to pick up all of these minions. And, well, the Gangplank, who was pushing his lane pretty hard, is now going to lose a whole lot of experience and gold and everything good. Lane control. And since there's a jungler, yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Obviously the ganks can be pretty good with his massive slow and his fling. So yeah, I can see how that would work out. Oh, Gangplank is now back and he's going to pick up all of this experience and most of the gold probably. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, you cannot really do anything more than what they just did. Because Singed could have helped push the lane and then the tower would have had time to take a few more shots. But then again, maybe this guy just has teleport and could have teleported in to get the experience anyway. Yeah, in this case the Singed doesn't have, or the Tryndamere doesn't have teleport, which is surprising because we normally see it on the top lane. But I guess he does need the cleanse at least, and cleanse teleport apparently not good enough. Don't know why he would need the ghost, but yeah, I guess for chasing down enemies that would be really good. And doing some great damage here, but obviously, yeah, it is going to be really hard to get or to stay alive in a huge wave of minions like that. So yeah, he had to run out of there. Actually used his cleanse to cleanse off the slow and the ignite, which is kind of a win. Because the ignite would have done a bit of damage, and yeah, normally you cannot cleanse damage obviously, but in this case you can. And Singe coming in again, throwing down his slow. And oh, is actually going to get out with a flash. So Gangplank doing a good job escaping there, but he's not safe yet. Yeah, now he is. Yeah, the Singe going home after that little engagement there. Threw down his slow a little bit preemptively, and that kind of cost them this kill, because with that slow under still available, they might have been able to force Gangplank in another direction. But in this case he could run anywhere, because as long as he didn't get hit by the fling, he would be okay. Anyway, picking up all of the minions and once again pushing the wave into the turret so that the turret will take out the minions before Gangplank gets there. Or when he is there, he will have some trouble last hitting versus the turret. But yeah, Gangplank was already there when the turret started firing, so no experience lost once again, which is unfortunate. But yeah, as I said, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. So he's going to take out these two golems, which is a good thing to do because the jungler really doesn't go north this far normally, because it's a waste of time. It's only a very limited amount of extra experience, extra gold, and yeah, there's no reason to go there really, because you lose a whole lot of time with it. So the only reason to go there is if you're already in the top lane, trying to gank the top lane, and then after that you can go for your double golems. But normally, yeah, you don't care. And once again, blue has an advantage there, because blue's furthest camp from, well, the main region, I guess, would be the wolves. Because, well, he's needed more at mid, bottom, and dragon than he is in top and baron. So he will spend most of his time between the bottom lane and the top and the middle lane. Once again, ignite going down a little bit preemptively, but he does have an ultimate, but oh, he did have an ultimate. It's no longer up now. And yeah, he's going to die. Come on. Pick him off. Oh, Ram is coming in to save the day. And Rammus might actually die for this now. Do they have a fling available? Oh, no, they don't need it. They don't need it. So I'm not sure if the top laner died there, the Gangplank, but at least they got Rammus, and that's a good thing. And they are going to give the blue buff to Morgana here. Morgana as a mid laner and as an AP carry is well, has great uses for that blue buff. So Gangplank apparently survived that, because he just used his ultimate. Yeah, it doesn't really prove that he survived, I guess. Actually proves that he didn't survive, but I'm not sure. I didn't see the thing go up. No, he didn't die. He's 0 and 1, and that one was from a lot earlier. So Morgana immediately using the blue buff to great effect, actually picking up the kill on LeBlanc there. And although it's not necessarily proof that that was due to blue buff, it is a good thing to have reduced cooldowns and to have the extra mana to be able to get into a fight like that and actually do more damage than your opponents. So yeah, this is the battle of the critical chances, and it is therefore a completely random battle, because if Gangplank can get a couple of Qs with a critical strike or whatever it's called, then he will win, and if Tryndamere gets a critical strike, some extra critical strikes off, he will win the battle. And all in all, it is less skill based than anything any other fight there would be in the top lane. But I guess if nobody gets an excessive amount of crits, then Tryndamere should win, because he has a better heal. He has the invulnerability. He has the slow. Well, Gangplank has a slow as well, I guess. And he does have an escape in his spinning slash. So I guess all in all, Tryndamere would be my favorite to win this. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that is indeed the case. So doing some extra damage here, not just pushing the minions into the turret, but this time actually going for the kill on the turrets. And this time Gangplank lost the entire wave of minions in gold and experience, because he came in too late, and he had to go back. And yeah, also one of the reasons why I think he would do better than Gangplank in a straight up fight. Oh, preemptive cleanse. Yeah, this is going to be painful now. Yeah, he used his cleanse too early and couldn't get out of that one. And now the jungler is coming in, and Sinch is going to kill both of them, I think. Oh, Morgana coming in just in time, and oh yeah, no problem. Sinch picking off both of them. Oh, he did die to the minions, to the golems. Oh my god. Yeah, we don't see that a lot, that people die to to minions like this. But I really think that the last hit there was from oh, it might also be from the poison, by the way. The poison that Gangplank brings to the table. So, yeah, at least he survived the fight and then died afterwards. And the ignite was already expended, unless Rammus has an ignite as well, but I didn't actually know who killed him. Didn't care too much to actually watch that. But it is unfortunate to die like when the battle is over. But he got a 2-for-2 trade out of that. Tryndamere plus the jungler against Gangplank and the jungler. And this is going to be a turret. And bot lane is now under some heavy attack. And once again a straight up fight, but this time because Tryndamere is already low, he's going to escape there and not engage in the fight. Gangplank's still top, so no problem taking out this blue buff, and with this spinning slash he can go over the wall and yeah, escape from anyone coming in. He doesn't need to. He just goes to his turret here. And we see some skateboarding going on from Gangplank. You gotta love the amount of bugs in this game still. Still, the poison is really heavy. I didn't know that. Wow, see that critical strike? He would have been fine. He would have been fine normally, but all of a sudden that changes because of this critical strike. And yeah, they did pick up the dragon, or someone picked up the dragon. It seems that Rammus did. Yeah, and it is really unfortunate that they haven't removed this yet. It should have never been in here anyway. It's such a beginner's mistake for a game designer to put that in a skill-based game. I mean, it's okay to put it in all of the well, the casual games, but this is not a casual game. They don't want this to be a casual game. Anyway, going to pick up these 3 minions and hopefully some damage on the Gangplank. But yeah, these critical strikes, man, it's so unfair. But yeah, people have been asking me if I want to remove critical strike, what should happen to characters like these two. Well, you can introduce a new damage type. That would be the easiest way to do it. If you had, for example, lightning damage, and lightning damage would be a percentage of your normal damage. And you can increase that percentage. So a 100% critical strike chance would then become a 100% damage boost, because that is exactly the same amount of damage, only it is then not based on random numbers, it is based on the actual amount of damage you have. So you then don't have to get lucky. Wow, that was a nice snare. It's kind of a shame that she didn't wait for this guy to get the assist. I mean, even the slow would have worked, because the assist adds 70% gold to the kill. And that is a big deal. So if you can, you should wait until the other guy actually got a hit in. But I know what most people are thinking. Most people just think that, yeah, I want his kill and don't steal it from me. But in the end, it is way better to get an assisted kill than to get an unassisted kill. So double buff for Tryndamere here, only he is very low health and he's going to have to recall in order to stay alive, and then he's probably going back top to take out or to keep the minions away from his second turret. Although the jungler is top, and I'm not sure how Singed versus Gangplank works. Pretty sure Singed will just run away and Gangplank cannot follow, but I'm not sure who would actually win in a straight up fight. Apparently Singed a whole lot stronger than Gangplank, because Gangplank was at very low health here, and wow, picking up the minions while attacking Gangplank, you gotta love that. Yeah, he was actually going the wrong way, but I don't think he could have survived, but he could have at least tried to run in the direction of this Tryndamere. Tryndamere apparently not really afraid of the tower because of his ultimate, obviously. And is he going to get this kill? No. Oh, that was so fail. Oh, Morgana picked it up though. But still, it's a 1-for-2 trade. It is not a good deal. And Morgana going to farm up the minions that are there. Getting ulted here by... Oh, come on. Getting ulted here by Gangplank, and yeah, stop putting up that screen. I cannot see what's happening. And with the two of them, they should be able to pick this off. Oh, the ultimate's going to come in. No. No ultimate from Sona. Oh wow, that was a nice snare. That was a nice snare. Saving the Janna, and Janna can still fight on. Are they going to pick him up? Yes, yes, yes. No, Rav coming in, last minute save, wow. Such a close fight. Both sides having some trouble. Janna, with her oracles, has to escape, but does escape, so. I think Janna has cleanse as well. It's a normal pick on Janna as one of the summoner spells, because she already has a speed boost, and as long as she doesn't get slowed or stunned, or, well, any of the other things, she's pretty much safe. She can get out of the situation pretty well. And yeah, he took a few tower shots there, but fortunately he does have his ultimate available to him. And he's going to get out no problem. Yeah, the the ultimate has a very short cooldown, which helps him pretty well. And he's going to get this blue buff for Morgana. At least I'm assuming. And no, he's taking it himself. Wow. Yeah. He definitely didn't bug there. It was definitely his. Yeah, he just wanted the blue, and he just took it. Yeah, and he's going to give it to one of the enemies, and then Morgana can steal it from the enemy. That's a good deal. It's really smart. So he completed his Phantom Dancer and is well on his way to building an Infinity Edge. And obviously with the two of them, he will have a high percentage of critical strikes, and they do 250% damage. So all in all, yeah, it's a good amount of damage, and yeah, if he gets lucky, he can take out enemies really quickly. But yeah, as I said, removing critical strike is not too much of a problem. The only thing you need to remove is the random number generation, not the amount of damage. Only the amount of damage should be based, of course, on your current damage. And yeah, that's about it. That's all you need to do. So 1% critical strike should be just 1% added damage, unless you have something like like the Infinity Edge, which adds more damage to all of the critical strike percentage. That would be yeah, it's still really easy. You just multiply the damage by 1.25 instead of 1. So it's not too big of a deal. Or no, the added damage is actually 1.5 instead of 1. That's how I should put it. Anyway, it's kind of easy to calculate, and yeah, that should solve the whole random number generation. And going to pick off 3 of them. Oh no, not actually going after that. He already used his ultimate, and wow, he's going to die here pretty easily. But does have his Infinity Edge. Currently at 5 and 4, with the team being 21-14. And yeah. Yeah, it's going well. Not a whole lot to say about it, because well, this is exactly what you should be doing at this point. Well, except dying, but well. Oh, nice slow from Singe there, and yeah, you could see the glue going through the floor, and that's also one of the things that they still haven't solved yet. There are a lot of things they haven't solved yet. And yeah, some people had some remarks about the fact that I find it inexcusable that all these mistakes are still in here, and that I think that Riot should focus more on fixing their problems in their game instead of getting out new champions every time. And new skins and everything they make money on, basically. But in my opinion, if you make a game like this and you have it out for over a year officially, then all the major bugs should be out. You should actively try to sort out the problems your game has. And if you don't, then you're basically doing this only for the money. And my problem is not in them making any money. My problem is with them only doing the things that make them more money. But yeah, since it's not my game and since I don't work for them, I don't really have any say in that. But yeah, it's not too hard to do, and at least assuming that your programmers actually know what they're doing. And is he going to die here? No, not yet. Not yet. Still has a few seconds on his ultimate, and wow, nice teamwork there. I'm going to heal up by attacking the minions here. There's a little bit of lifesteal. Most of his healing obviously comes from his skill. I think that's his Q that actually trades in the stacks, the fury for health. Yeah. And yeah, well, people will ask then, this character, like the Tryndamere, is based on if you get lucky, so if you get critical strikes, then you get extra stacks on your fury. Yeah, you can just say that every time you do a certain amount of extra damage, so extra lightning damage as I called it just now, you would get an extra stack. So, or after every 3 attacks you get an extra stack, or something like that. It doesn't really matter too much, as long as as long as it works. It doesn't have to be exactly the same as it is now. I mean, they redesigned Tryndamere well, a couple of months ago, or weeks, I don't know. And that would actually just be done again. I mean, you can just change your character, that's no problem, as long as he's balanced after that. Wow, so much damage. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. It's now 28 to 15. So they took something like 8 kills against one of the enemy, and yeah, apparently the enemy cannot do anything anymore against this team. And yeah, with Morgana and Tryndamere on your team, you are pretty strong. Don't even know who the rest are, to be honest. Sivir is one of them. Sivir is really strong nowadays with her Q. So her harass is pretty strong. It's actually really strong. But yeah, overall, I personally think that it's a shame that she lost the ricochet, or well, that it's not one of her main attacks anymore. It used to be so much fun, because that was what made her so different from all of the others. She could actually attack the whole minion wave at once, as an AD carry, and normally AD carries cannot do that. They can use skills, but yeah, Ricochet wasn't really a skill, because it was a toggle, you could just leave it on. But I guess it's a decent redesign. I think she does a little bit too much damage, but yeah, well. It's kind of the way it always is after redesign, and they will fix that eventually. I'm not worried about that. So anyway, that's the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.